Welcome to another episode of Linton Land. Today we're going to cover a few things, but first I'd like to congratulate Jules and Sarah, two of the nicest ASF members it's been my pleasure to have met. Jules, a long-time member, commonly known as Frenchie. Now, I was lucky enough to be involved in varying levels on both of the bikes they used in their wedding, and that was a bit of a privilege. So just a bit of a shout out saying you two enjoy, and I hope things go swimmingly. Now for a bit of ugly. This is my valve seat cutting tool, and that was what's left of the electromagnet that connects it to the bottom, which is fried. It's going to cost me a lot of money. This is the rest of the unit, which is pretty useless without the base. But the deal is, you get these, they're pilots, they go down your valve guides, and the tool holds these little 3-angle cutters, and you spin it around and cut the thing. Pretty cool, but yeah, not looking so good. What shall we go on to next? A few more other. This is the holder for that, but anyway, moving on. I managed to get some spare parts off the shelf, which is pretty cool for a early Warren & Brown valve grinder. So it's up and running and pretty much ready to do some valves. I'm pretty happy with that. Bit of old school cool. This end does the tipping, the other does the valve 45-degree angle, well, whatever angle you like. Down there, just blah blah blah. What do we have next? We have over here, this is a valve seat grinding mandrel. So you have another Warren & Brown little cutter. A grinding wheel goes onto the mandrel. You put a pilot into the center as with the valve seat cutter, and you push it down and you can grind a valve seat. This is the jig that comes with the Warren Brown kit for cutting the angles. So you, with a bit of fiddling, that was the old one. Screwed off the shelf, still $58, new one, perfect fit. And there's a drive tool that you use a drill to drive it, and this is the angles that you set to grind the grinder at whatever you like, the stone at the angle that you so desire. Haven't used any of this before, am not looking forward to learning and doing it the first time, but might as well give it a shot. A few other things that I would like to show you today. What have we got? Over here is my jousting stick oh no, not this one. This is another thing that I've been working on and restoring and getting ready to use. That is a Burma boring bar for boring cylinders. It actually works, which I didn't think when I brought it, but I've got it now. I've tested it in pure running to make sure it feeds. I've not cut anything yet, but I intend to. Rickety, but you know what, these old things do cut pretty nice. I haven't got a hone, and I priced them and my bottom fell out. But, you know, what do? I probably could have built 2 or 3 motors for what it's going to cost me for all the equipment to do my own. And I'm going to justify it by saying what fun is in that. But now, this, what are we going to have a look at? This is the ground plate that you bore on. And this is the jousting stick by. This is a pottery kiln. $120, good old Facebook trader. I didn't know, but they actually can get to 1280 degrees, but I'll be doing it for taking sleeves out, metal hardening, maybe even a bit of aluminium. Now a bit of a sneak peek. This is the Zephyr. I've put some running gear on it. 10 years I've been waiting to start this, and well, done a bit of work to it, as you've seen in some past videos. It's starting to look a little bit nice. There's still a bit of conjecture about what I'm going to do with it. And just because I really like looking at this is Jason's aluminium supercharged Z1000. I've spoken about it before, and I'm going to keep talking about it because it is fucking on. Lot to do on that. It's just progressing. Anyway, that just about wraps us up. Goodbye, and thanks for watching. Catch you again next time.